Malice, with teeth and claws like tempered steel, wreathed in violet flames formed from the hordes of monsters it has consumed. An apex predator that is rage and the want to hurt made flesh. Its very name meaning great evil. The Barbarous Beast, the Wyvern of Malice Magnamalo. From the dreary moss-covered cliffs of the Shrine Ruins, to the frigid plains of the Frost Islands, and even the boiling halls of the lava caverns, this monster wanders about with a single, burning thought. Fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck him, fuck her, and fuck them, but especially fuck them. This hulking massive monster is a fanged wyvern, so it's related to monsters like Luna Garen and everyone's favorite pupper. Fanged wyverns are known for having highly developed wingless forelimbs and being quadrupedal. Magnamalo is what you call a biggin, averaging about 63 feet in length, which is about 19 meters. And for everyone who is like me, who only understands measurements visually, that's the size of the White House. This monster, on average, is the size of the White House. Damn, boy! Toting a body covered in purple scales, as tough as steel, as they say, and armed with yellow bone blades all over, Magnamalo is essentially a Swiss Army kitty. That may sound silly, but it's probably the most apt description. These things rock a full arsenal of weapons. 2 arm blades, a pair of retractable tusks on its face, a tail that is shaped like a 3-pronged spear. I wonder if it comes with a can opener. But its most powerful weapon it has is its hellfire. The purple pricklepuss devours its prey, bones and all. It then metabolizes them into its purple fiery gas that it expels from vents on its arms, back, mouth, and tail. These flames can be used to enhance their attacks by adding explosions and hellfire blight to them, providing a slew of ranged attacks in the form of fireballs and just exploding gas. And they even use them for mobility, riding the explosions to get temporary flight. Kinda like Bakugo from My Hero. Come at me! And it's about the same personality too. Magnamalo are extremely aggressive, belligerent creatures. All you need to do to draw its ire is have the audacity to exist in the same plane as reality as one. If you breathe, it hates you. If you have any of your senses, it will take that personally. And if you currently are experiencing life in any way, shape, or form, it will try to stop that immediately. Now, this isn't because of professional reasons. It's entirely personal, but it's also because it sees everything with a pulse as prey, regardless of size or strength. This monster will run the fade with anyone, including elder dragons, but more on that in a bit. It was long believed that Magnamalo's presence alone caused the rampage in Kimura Village. Like all the other monsters were just trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Now we know that's not the case, it was because of Naruto and Ibushi, but that's not the point. Magnamalo exudes an evil that is rare in a monster. I mean, the reason it shows up to the rampage in the first place is to feed on all the monsters that are currently losing their minds and running in fear. That's messed up, right? It shows a level of intelligence and cunning that it's a little unsettling the more I think about it. Thematically, this monster is a tiger and a ghostly undead samurai. The ghostly element comes in with the hellfire. It resembles Onibi or Will-o'-the-Wisp from folklore and legends. Spirits formed from the corpses of humans and animals alike, said to be resentful and returned from the afterlife as demon fire. And I think that fits this monster perfectly. The hellfire it vents out is the remnants of all those it consumed, the souls trapped in the body like their own personal hell. It's creepy, but really cool. But what if I told you there was a more evil, bloodthirsty, and hateful form of this monster? Hear me, O flames of those devoured. Restless spirits doomed to serve a creature of malice. Your will is connected, no matter how faint. And although you are destined to fade before long, I implore you, before making your way to purgatory, you must bear witness to the power of your own souls, manifested as relentless evil. This is Scorned Magnamalo, a variant of the normal Magnamalo. Variants are rare or anomalous monsters that, due to a variety of circumstances, have become unique, stronger, and more in tune with their inherent abilities. In this case, due to a male Magnamalo having one of its horns broken, it is no longer found suitable for mating. This causes it to become even more hateful and aggressive, leading to a life full of rage and battles, forcing it to grow stronger and reach a new level of mastery with its hellfire abilities. Meaning, he's a giant incel. Stabby Kitty can't get no kitty, so he has to make that everyone else's problem.
While you were off clapping cheeks, I studied the blade. And also I'm very pent up and angry and I can't go any longer.
Because of his blue balls, Scorned Magnamalo has transformed itself. It's now larger, beefier, and sporting more jagged back spikes and arm blades. Its body is covered in scars from past battles that glow red. Its coloration is also a lot darker, and its hellfire is more pinkish red due to it being far more volatile and powerful. But it doesn't just hit harder. Scorned has perfected its technique while it was looks maxing in the mountains somewhere. It's able to use its hellfire in a bunch of new complex ways, more long-ranged and explosive attacks that hit like a bus, that just needs a release, you know what I mean? Scorned Magnamalo is on a different level entirely. It can take on almost any other monster, including elder dragons like Malzeno. And that's insane to me. The dude is so horny, he can fight gods. I wonder if I should No, I like it too much. Anyway, fun fact, there is a quest in Sunbreak called Back with a Vengeance that hints that the Magnamalo in that quest is the same one that destroyed Kimura Village in the Rampage back in the day. Meaning, for 50 years, it was up in the mountains somewhere lonely, just killing things and expanding its territory. I thought that was really cool and kind of sad. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure that all Scorned Magnamalo are male. Do you think this happens to female Magnamalo as well?
I can only do it for so long!
Well, you know what they say. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Wrapping it up, I love Magnamalo. Its design is a bit out there and busy, but I think it's so cool. The fight itself is always challenging and fun, full of flashy attacks and close calls. And every turf war is super fun to watch. Not to mention, all of his weapons and armor are beautiful, and they're all pretty damn strong too. Razor Kitty here is one of my new favorites, and I know it's like that for a lot of you out there as well. In the 20th anniversary popularity poll, Magnamalo got 56th, and Scorned was 50th. Personally, I think that's pretty good for such a new monster. I know it recently showed up in Monster Hunter Now, which is super cool and exciting, It also gives me hope for the future. So here's hoping we see it again in one of the mainline games sooner rather than later. Maybe a new subspecies or something could be fun, like an ice one or a blast element one. Or one that finally got laid. I don't know, I'm just spitballing. But that's the video, so I hope you enjoyed that. If there's a monster you want me to cover, or if you want to talk more about Magnamalo, you can always talk to me in the comment section below. If you don't know what to say, how about Malice? That feels appropriate. Shout out to all the new subscribers, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. If you could do me a favor and break the horn off of the subscribe button so it can't get any good, that would be awesome. Thank you. I am Fasa the Silver Chimera, and I hope you have a joyous day despite the world trying to tear you down. I will see all of you beautiful monsters next time.